this is the one. I recommend trying it. There's only 9 total ingredients in here, which is phenomenal. It makes it super easy. Hello everyone, welcome back to Now I'm on a Budget. Today's episode is a little special because it was inspired by my recent trip to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm trying something I've never made before, Nashville chicken pasta. Now, before you panic, the recipe does not look that spicy. I'm thinking it's going to be flavorful with just like a tiny hint of spice, but it is super creamy, that's for sure. I was craving a little bit of something that reminded me of this trip, but I didn't want to spend hours in the kitchen or blow up my grocery bill. So this dish, it felt like the perfect middle ground. A little comfort food with a southern twist. And full disclosure, I've never made this recipe before, so if I totally mess it up, you're here for the ride either way. We're keeping it easy, keeping it affordable, and hopefully, fingers crossed, really tasty. Let's see how this Nashville-inspired pasta dish turns out. And be sure to stick around to the end because I'm gonna try it and I'll let you know how it tastes. Alright, let's get this flavor party started. I'm pouring 2 cups of chicken broth, aka MVP of lazy but tasty cooking. And yes, it's the store brand, because we're not here to impress the label snobs, we're here to eat well without crying at checkout. This broth is the foundation of the dish. It's like setting the mood for a rom-com. Cozy, dependable, and definitely leading to something creamy. Next up, 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning, because nothing says flavor bomb like powdered magic straight from the packet. It's zesty, it's herby, it's basically what dreams are made of if you were raised on pizza rolls and good decisions. Now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of paprika because we need a little color, a little smoky mystery, and honestly, it makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Time to bring in a little attitude. I'm adding a 1/4 cup of hot sauce. I'm using Frank's Red Hot because it's a classic and it doesn't try too hard. But honestly, use whatever's living rent-free in your fridge right now. This dish isn't about rules, it's about flavor with those tiny kicks of chaos. Alright now, give everything a good mix. You want that broth, ranch, paprika, and hot sauce to really become best friends in here. And if you're cooking along, the full ingredients list and step-by-step instructions are down in the description, so no stress if you miss anything. Nothing fancy, just make sure it's all combined and starting to look like something beautiful. Next up, 8 ounces of penne pasta. Just toss it right in, straight from the box. Don't stir too much, just make sure it's mostly under the broth so it cooks nice and even. Penne's about to soak up all that flavor. Now I'm adding about 1.5 pounds of chicken tenderloins right on top of the pasta. Super easy, no chopping needed, just toss them in. If you've only got chicken breasts, no problem. Just slice them up a bit thinner so they cook evenly. We're not here for raw surprises later. It's all going in together. The pasta, the chicken, the flavor. A beautiful little Instant Pot harmony. Now put the lid on and seal it up. Now we're pressure cooking for 4 minutes. It may take a little while for it to start. Just for reference, once the cook time is up, we're going to allow it to naturally release for 5 to 8 minutes. While the Instant Pot is doing its thing, let's make those crispy breadcrumbs. First step, heat up your skillet and add 2 tablespoons of butter. Give it a minute to melt down. This is where the magic starts, because butter makes everything better. Seriously, don't skip this step. Alright, time to add 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs straight into that melted butter. These little guys are about to take our dish up a notch. Add some crunch and a little bit of buttery flavor we all love. Simple, easy, and totally worth it. Now we're gonna toast these breadcrumbs. Just keep them moving in the pan over medium heat. It takes about 5 minutes to get them nice and golden. But with a little movie magic, boom, perfectly toasted. Look at that glow up, crispy, buttery, and ready to level up our pasta. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes of natural release, which basically means we just let the pot chill out for a little bit. Now I'm hitting the cancel button and releasing the pressure. Safely, of course. Steam facial, anyone? Alright, lid's coming off, and look at that. The pasta's cooked and the chicken is tender. We're so close. It's not done yet though. Now you have to take 2 forks and gently shred the chicken right on top. It should pull apart super easy. If not, your Instant Pot is judging you. Get it nice and chunky. Nothing fancy, just break it up so every bite has a little love. Next, we're adding 2 tablespoons of butter. Next up, I'm adding a bag of shredded cheese. I'm using Colby Jack because it melts beautifully and tastes like comfort in a bag. Just toss it right on top. This is where things start getting gooey and really good. Alright, now it's time to give that cheese a good mix. Just stir it in until everything's melted and creamy. No clumps, just cheesy perfection wrapped up in every bite. Also, if there seems to be too much liquid, you can turn on the sauté function here to help melt some of that cheese and dissipate some of the liquid. And now, the grand finale. Toss in those buttery, toasted breadcrumbs we made earlier. All of them. Look at that. It's already looking dangerous. Give it one final mix, and now you've got creamy, crispy, cheesy, chickeny pasta greatness in one pot. Alright, it's going in the bowl. Creamy, cheesy, golden on top. It smells insane, by the way. Let's not waste any time. I'm about to try this for the very first time. Okay, we just finished it up. Let's give it a first test here. Like I said, I have never had this before, so I don't know how it's gonna taste. So the noodles are really good. The chicken, it could use some work. I think it would have tasted better if I cooked on the breadcrumbs instead of just putting them on last. I will admit it's not the most healthy, as you saw with the ingredients, but if you want a flavorful meal that is quick, easy, and budget friendly, this is the one. I recommend trying it. If you think you're going to give this recipe a try, drop a like down below. And if you want to see more quick recipes that are budget friendly, don't forget to subscribe. I also will be adding this one to my Instant Pot pasta dishes playlist. If you want to see more, definitely go check that one out.